unresponsive baby, frantic life-saving efforts, and an irresponsible mother. This is the type of call that no police officer ever wants to respond to.
You got it. You got it. Let's go over.
Let's go. Refuse healthcare.
Right here. We're trying to save your baby. We're trying to save it. It's okay. How long has she been down for? How long has she been down for?
I don't know. I just was making nothing for my mom's house.
Okay. How long has she been down for?
There's rubber feet.
They're gonna do all they can around here.
No, I'm if I sit in my truck and, you know.
How long is when did this happen? No, hold on. They're doing life-saving efforts, okay? They're gonna do everything they can right now. Understand?
I'm right to refuse healthcare too as well.
I understand, but we want to make sure your baby's okay and alive, right? That's what they're trying to do right now. I know it's stressful.
I told you, Christina. I told you too. What about Harry?
Which house are you guys in?
You don't have baby.
Which house are you guys in?
Like that.
What house is it you guys in? Is it over here? Okay. How long was the baby down, you know?
I'm trying to come to the door and said the baby's dead.
Okay.
I called 911. I tried calling the mall last night and they didn't even go over there and respond to it. Christina, she did drugs.
Okay, they're trying to do their best. They're going to be doing life-saving efforts right now for the baby, okay? That's the number.
Police placed Christina in handcuffs since her erratic behavior and screaming about refusing medical treatment was hindering rescue efforts.
What did I do?
Don't resist.
What did I do?
Don't resist. Force will be used against you. Stop. Don't resist. Stop.
I didn't do nothing, Mama!
Come on, ma'am. Ma'am.
I know that he took my baby!
Force will be used against you.
Let me check on my baby! Let me check on my baby!
Ma'am, right now you're just being detained, okay?
Let me check on my baby!
You resist, force will be used, okay? Don't resist.
I told you to quit doing that!
I got it, Travis. Sure? Yeah. She's wrapped around my leg right now, so.
Let me see my baby! Let me check on my baby!
They're working on it.
I have right to refuse medical health care for my child, too!
Weird.
Let me see my baby! Let me hold my baby and let me wake her up!
Your shouting right now is interrupting with
Let me wake her! I have every right! I know my rights in America! You guys have no right to detain me! I'm going to sit right here and wait for my baby!
You're welcome to sit down. Pat her down. She's got a felony 29.
I don't have nothing!
Stand up.
I don't have nothing!
Stand up.
I don't have nothing! Let me see my baby! Let me see my baby! My baby's in there! I'm not leaving my children like that! I'm not leaving my children like that! You need to turn her
Take your leg off, then.
You need to turn my daughter! I have right to refuse medical health care! I have every right to refuse medical health care!
Your kid's not breathing. Don't you want to help her?
Yes, I do want to help her!
Then stop screaming and let them work.
Just help me, boss! Get them off of me like this!
Let us do our job. Right now you're being detained based on the statements you made.
You ever heard the neighborhood jealousy that the baby does that? You've ever heard that stuff?
You need to wait.
Come on now.
Stop fighting us. Let us pat you down. Stand up. We're trying to help you. You need to stand up.
You guys can help me. Let me hold my baby.
Right now they're doing life-saving efforts on your baby. We're doing
Let
everything
me
we
hold
can.
her real quick.
Doing everything
I'm
we can,
fixing her
okay?
down. She'll come back to me. She's already her spirit started back. I just need to hold her.
What's this in your back? Is that just
Let me hold my baby. So her spirit will go back in.
Right now you're being detained.
Yes, sir.
I need my baby. I want to hold my baby before I leave. I have every right to refuse medical health care for my children.
Are you guys good by yourselves with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got more.
Well, just pull.
I have every right to refuse health care.
Okay. Right now, your baby is what I'm confused.
I know, let me see my baby. I just need to hold my baby.
Stop screaming and let them work.
Okay.
Closer. Sergeant of APD, are you
too close.
okay? Were you here present when the baby was inside?
I was here when she brought her this morning about
else is in the home,
15.
sir?
Her daughter, Lily, 12-year-old.
12-year-old? Okay. So here's the deal, sir. At this point, I can't have you go back in the house.
What?
Sir, here's the deal. So right now we're working on your grandchild. We're trying to figure out what's going on, so we need to talk to everybody. So right now, I don't know what's going on, so I've got to figure out what's going on, who's here, and so I can't have you go back in the house right now, okay?
Go on.
So I'm going to go talk to I'm going to get your grandchild
in the
out
bathroom.
here. Okay, we'll get her out here. Is there anybody else inside?
Nope.
Okay, brother. Okay. What's your name, sir?
I'm Alan. I called it in.
Okay, thank you for calling it in. Sir, I'm not saying you're in trouble or anything. We just have procedures we have to follow, especially because it's a child, okay?
All right. I have. So there's COVID in the house.
Okay, sir, just stay here for me, and then what's your granddaughter's name?
Lilith.
Well, you said she was in the bathroom last you saw? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Alan.
Lilith, it's the Albuquerque Police Department. Are you in here, ma'am? Lily.
Hey, Lilith. Here comes. Hi. How are you?
No, horrible. No, it's just.
We don't know that yet.
We don't know that.
They're working on it, okay?
She's really dead.
Lilith, you're okay. We're working on it, okay?
We're right
Is
here.
there anybody else in the house, all right? Is there anybody else in here?
Just
you?
my little sister.
You'll be all right.
No, I'm never gonna forgive that witch.
Do you go by Lily or Lilith?
Lilith.
Lilith, right now we're trying to save your sister right now, okay? We're doing the best we can. I'm hoping she's gonna be okay, all right? Right, do you have any shoes or anything you can put on? You want to stay on? Is this your grandpa?
Hey, Lilith,
Yes.
what room does your sister and the mom stay in? Where
No,
were they when this happened?
She lives in the. I don't know. I was staying at my grandma's house, which is here, and
Okay.
she was in her. I don't know what happened when I was gone.
Okay.
I didn't protect my little sister. I didn't protect her from her.
Lilith, you
I
didn't
didn't protect
You
her.
didn't do anything wrong, Lilith. You didn't do anything
No,
wrong.
I didn't protect my sister on time.
You didn't do anything wrong, okay?
I didn't protect my sister.
It's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. We're right here.
Police department. Anybody else in the house?
No.
Called CYFD last night. Told them that she was doing drugs with the baby, and nobody came.
Okay.
Nobody did nothing.
I didn't protect my sister.
Lilith, you didn't do anything wrong, okay?
I should have protected her.
You didn't do anything wrong, Lilith, okay? Lilith, do you want to come stand with your grandpa?
Do you want to stay with your grandpa, or do you want to stay here in the warmth?
You want to stay in here? Okay. Do you want a blanket, Lilith?
No.
Okay.
I would have dead.
We just have to follow procedure right now. What'd you say about CYRT?
She called her last night, told them everything that was going on, and they didn't do anything.
Was it just CYRT you guys called? Or did you call me?
I don't know who else. I was in bed. I was sick. I got. But she called. I know she called.
Okay.
And told her where she was. Her daughter showed her a picture of her with a. And her mom told her that everything, and nobody did nothing.
Okay.
So she got the daughter away from her. She came over here, got the daughter away, but all night long she's been out doing drugs. And came back this morning about 15 minutes ago with the baby's not breathing. Oh, no.
Okay.
Why were you guys not here last night? Why didn't you go do anything last night?
Alan,
Did you call CYFD last night?
No.
The police?
I couldn't get a hold. I called the police last
She called the police and told you guys, and you didn't do nothing.
Alan,
off all
Alan, I'm coming in late right now. I wasn't here last
Not
night.
you. The damn police
I do
department didn't do nothing.
I do apologize that nobody came out. I don't know how. We'll definitely look into this.
I have every right to be my baby. You guys can't take my baby out of my arms. Every rights in America. You know that, right? You guys have no jurisdiction over me as a living person, and I'm on the living. So you guys really don't have no jurisdiction over me. And then you guys need to give me back my baby and put my baby back in my arms. You guys took my baby. You started smashing her rib cage and everything else. Eh? I don't know what condition she's in now, but you guys were hurting her. You know, you guys can't just rip a baby out of a mom's arms. You know, you need to place my baby back on me or with me, or so I could give her the boobie. Like, you know, give me my baby back.
Christina had a history of negligent behavior. It was discovered she had a warrant for a shoplifting incident from a few days earlier, where it was revealed she had sped off with the baby unbuckled on her lap in the driver's seat.
So what happened when she showed up?
She just come knocking on the door. I need a lighter.
Okay.
And then
She said that she wanted to do
and then
something.
she took her phone, and then she said the baby's.
And so when you guys went out there, baby was already like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to make sure we already know.
She dropped her phone. I don't
Was
know.
the baby in the car when
She was holding
she
it on in the front seat. She drives with the baby in the front seat. Like,
When was the last time you guys saw the baby?
yesterday on the video I seen
fine,
it.
but Christina kept on holding her in the front seat without the car seat, so I'm afraid of her. Christina's my mother. That woman is my mother. I don't want to be her with her. She thinks that I want to be her.
And at what time did you call your grandparents on the video chat where your grandma told me
7 or 8 o'clock.
7 or 8
Yeah,
o'clock at
something
night?
like that. Yeah. And I called y'all right after.
Okay. And you didn't call them to here, you called them to the Alvarado
Yeah.
address.
So we
Okay.
were there,
Okay.
and Mom kept on calling me names and calling me a.
So it
Even
sounds
though
like right
that's
now we have
what
officers that are
he-
on the way over there and they're going to sit on that house, okay?
So just kind of walk me through. I know it's very fresh. We're trying to do the best we can right now. What happened this morning? So,
Like, I woke him up, gotten breakfast from Grandma,
okay.
and
She just knocked on the door shortly
Okay.
before we
She
called.
asked, you said for a lighter?
Yeah.
and
Okay.
for some, because she's a drug addict.
And she had some in her truck. If you pry open her door, you could smell it. She's trying to blow it inside Amelia's face.
Okay.
And I told her she needs to talk to that dispatcher to do the CPR.
Okay. And so
And she
when you
would.
guys
She's
went out
just
there,
holding the baby.
where was Amelia at? Was
In-
she holding the baby?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's holding the baby.
And what did you see any movement from Amelia?
No.
Did you guys
No,
see
like
any
she was
movement?
laying
She
on
her face, her eyes.
I couldn't even get to hold her on time. I can't even hold my little sister.
Okay.
I want my dad.
Okay, and Christina was holding Amelia?
I
Okay.
want my
She would
dad.
never let me hold
And
that
so the last
baby.
time you guys saw Amelia was yesterday? Last night
Yes,
around?
she was so happy. She started crying because Mom scared her by yelling at me and calling me names.
Okay. Lilith, you did nothing wrong, okay? You guys, we're doing our best we can.
Oh, she's
Um,
okay.
So she was in the truck, and then immediately after that, you guys called us to let us know. Okay. When you see your mom does that to you all the time, what does she do?
Like, she acts all mean towards me, and she acts all abusive and manipulative. She thinks that I sleep with all her imaginary boyfriends. Like, she has imaginary boyfriends and stuff like that.
She's saying
does
she sees
drugs.
things coming through the house and someone's messing with her at night. And
And she keeps me up
Yeah.
at night by screaming out
she
the
calls
middle
me at
child's
1
name,
o'clock in the morning.
Mallory Ann Bennett.
Is there another? Do you have another sibling?
Yeah,
Yes,
but
the
she's
middle
with her.
child.
Where's she at?
She's with her dad.
And where's her dad at?
He lives
Jackass
out, in there,
Farms. That's what the.
out there in the South Valley.
That's
Okay.
what the
But
farm is.
Christina wasn't allowed to see because she has a restraining
what's
order.
the middle child? What's her name?
Mallory
Marianne.
Ann. But I did get a hold of your dad though, because she broke Lily's phone and it has her
Okay.
dad's number in there.
Did your mom ever say where she was going last night before you jumped out?
No.
She said I here for about an hour or two. And then
Okay.
she said the cops are down the street. And she took off.
Does she
And I go,
usually-
I don't see no
She
cops.
runs away from the cops most of the damn time. She doesn't really care about me. She only cares about the middle child because she's the favorite child of hers. So, but she has favorites.
Okay. Do you know what she uses?
She used to
She
do,
does and stuff like that, and she usually like sucks out her blood and puts it back in, and then she uses the water from her sink and then put it back in her bloodstream. I keep on telling her that's wrong, but she doesn't like to listen to me because she thinks I'm useless or something like that.
and I asked her if she's doing drugs, and she said no.
Does she ever do anything like that around Amelia?
Yes, all the
Yeah.
damn time at the trailer.
What does she do?
Like, but like she keeps on doing the exact same
She had the
things I
baby
keep on
sitting in
telling
her
you.
lap when Lily video chat me. She had the baby sitting in her lap, and I seen the syringe.
Okay.
And that was last night, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you video chat? Through FaceTime? Through-
Yes,
Yeah.
FaceTime.
Okay.
So
After speaking with family members and gathering all the evidence, Christina was officially placed under arrest.
Hey, Christina, listen, we're not giving you medical service. You're under arrest for a felony warrant. We're going to put you in a police car, okay?
No.
I'm not leaving my baby.
We're all Albuquerque police officers. Everything's being recorded. If you resist,
You are being recorded, ma'am.
disobey commands, force will be used against you. Do you understand me, Christina? You're under arrest.
We're gonna put you in the back of a police car, okay?
You can stand up on your own now. That's your final warning.
I'm gonna help you stand up, okay, Christina?
No. I have rights to shoot.
Ready?
That's all
1, 2, 3.
Ready? Wait. Do you want to put her in one set real quick so it doesn't slip these? Hang on.
Let's put her in a press real quick. Can you guys see the press?
She kicked me.
Stand by.
No one's cutting your fingers off. Stop kicking me.
What are you doing? Don't touch my fingers.
I'm gonna try to get her. I'm gonna try to cross her legs. I'm gonna try to cross her legs.
Almost. I'm good on hand control. No cuffs.
Man, I'm a real boy. I just fucking say that. I can't spend my little daughter right now.
Well, if you care about
And you guys are making me bleed. You guys are making me bleed.
All right, Christina, we're gonna stand you up. Okay, please help us and don't resist us more. Ready?
Let's just carry her. Let's go.
You guys make me bleed. No, I'm not getting in the car. My daughter. My daughter.
Christina,
No, not that. Not the child's okay. Not that. No, my baby's okay or not.
Christina, you can sit in the car.
No. You guys are sacrificing my children.
After hearing the tragic news that resuscitation efforts had failed, the officer then contacted the Children, Youth, and Families Department. It was explained that Christina has a disturbing, long-documented history.
Charles 531 feet.
Charles 531.
49, rescue 9, discontinued resuscitation efforts on the infant at 0958, and LP 21 in Illinois.
Hey, Sarge,
Yeah, brother.
are we getting an emergency worker out, or just notifying them basically with the report?
I know I
See why if D needs to come out here. We have a dead.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So I just want to make sure. I was like,
yes, please. Yes, please.
that called in. So of course we're gonna have an E because the other child. Were you requesting a worker as well?
yeah, because the child, we need a worker out here on scene. And right now, the oldest child, I think she's 12. She's with grandparents inside the house. So we're in there. We have an officer standing with them.
We've got her most recent case closed in 2020 or March of this year.
Okay.
She's got drug abuse charges and lack of supervision, and inadequate clothing on Mallory.
Okay.
That one was substantiated in 2017. Also in 2017, emotional abuse was substantiated on the 2 older girls. The one in, well, it was January, educational neglect on the girls on
Okay.
that one was unsubbed. And then lack of supervision on that was unsubbed as well.
Officers then focused on making sure Christina was prepped for transport.
Christina, everything all right? Christina, I think the cuffs they put on were properly spaced for our policy. I know they're not comfortable, but... Well, Christina, right now you're detained for the investigation, okay? We're gonna wait to come talk to you. The detectives are gonna come, okay? Give me 1 minute, Christina, okay?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, but you guys know I didn't do anything.
I cannot take them off, but I can loosen them.
Well, you know I did not.
Ma'am, do you want me to loosen them or not? Okay, that's not my job right now. My job is to get those keys and loosen those handcuffs if you want those loosened.
I heard my mom scream. I heard my daughter scream. You know? I heard my mom scream. I heard my daughter scream, and they're fucking over here hurting people. You know?
Just because I don't know what's on those. Do you want me to loosen those cuffs? Okay. You're not gonna fight me if I open this door, right?
No, I'm
Okay, I'm telling you now, if you fight us, force will be used against you, okay? So do not fight me, okay? Hold on. Keep your feet inside. Hold on, keep your feet inside. I'm taking your keys first.
No, this is the deal.
I'm telling you,
I know,
you're not making any deals.
Oh!
You're not making any deals with me.
Yeah, I got what you said. Hold up!
I'm telling you, Will, just come on, bro, let's grab it. She trying to get out or what? Nope, just come grab the keys.
It's fine, I got
I'm just gonna... Where's the keys? Don't look at me. Alright, stay like that. Which cuff is tight? Unclench your fist so I can see. There you go. You gotta unclench your fist so I can see. Just hang tight. Is that better?
You still have the handcuffs on.
Huh?
You still have the handcuffs on.
Yeah, the handcuffs are staying on.
Take them off.
Okay.
So Christina, right now, we're gonna wait till the detectives get here. They'll come talk with you, okay?
Detectives were now on scene, trying to piece together how the tragic events unfolded.
They thought she usually frequents, a couple addresses, like my sergeant was saying.
Yeah.
One of them, Alvarado, is Christina, the mom's dad. Okay. I guess he doesn't even live there, is what they said, but she goes by there to kind of hang out in the driveway. I don't know.
Okay.
And then the other one we were told she stays at is the trailer park one.
Yeah.
So, kind of in terms of we don't know where she went last night. I guess there was a call. Last time they saw her, she was parked out front for a couple hours and then dipped out and she saw police.
And that was here, right?
Yeah. And we checked LPRs to see if they could backtrack where she'd been. They're saying they didn't find anything, but I don't really trust RTC on that.
No, that's okay. I'll run an LPR later. I'm just curious. And I think I talked to you about it, but the kid has bruising on eyelids, shoulder, and ribs.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then
her thing was she shows up here at about 9:19 and says, "You guys have a lighter?"
That's
and
what
then they're
saying,
like,
yep.
"Where's the baby?" And
the
she's
fire
like,
guys told me what they just when they grabbed the baby.
Yeah.
The guy that was working on it told me I think she was at least 30 minutes before we touched her.
Yeah.
So she was probably driving around.
Yeah. And that's why I think she told them, no, baby's, but then all of a sudden when everybody wants to go check on the baby, all of a sudden she was holding it, I guess. I don't know. There's some sort of talk of her blowing smoke in the baby's face, lots of drug use around baby. She has a felony warrant for child abuse. And CYFT kind of confirmed she has a long history going back to 2017 of a bunch of stuff with kids.
Gotcha. Grandparents still don't know that kid's deceased yet?
We have not notified them. Okay. I haven't actually notified her yet either, just as to wait for you guys. I haven't questioned her about nothing.
You're good. I'm just
but yeah, we've been holding off on that just till at least everybody else showed up.
That's perfect. We're gonna go in and talk to him. I want to see kid. Which?
So we're gonna. It's gonna be the ambulance. The baby's still sitting there on the inside.
Okay. I want to see that.
Definitely.
And then, I mean, from the sounds of it, this sounds like it's going to be a call out.
Yeah.
I mean, if the kid has bruising all over him, mom shows up, she's like, I want a lighter, and says, oh, my kid's.
Yeah.
That's.
And somewhere along the line in there, the 12-year-old was saying something about, she saw a video last night or sometime before, maybe even it was the opposite way. Grandparents saw when Lilith was videoing them or something. Mom was using drugs for the baby, right?
Where's
I tried to loosen your cuffs last time, and you tried to kick through the door. You wouldn't even let me open the door because I asked you, and then you tried to kick through the door again. I'm not doing it. Okay, but did I not give you that option? What was the deal? I said, if you don't fight me, I'll loosen it. And as soon as I opened that door, you started fighting. Okay, are you listening to me? I told you not to open it, not to fight, and I would open that door. As soon as I opened that door, you started kicking, you wouldn't let me get the keys, and you tried to kick the door open.
Detectives spoke with the grandparents again, who revealed some troubling information about the night before.
Christina was begging and pleading with her daughter to be reasonable with Lily, as usual, because she's abusive. And Lily got the camera on her and showed her that she had a heart ball in her hand. At that point, Diana finally believed what I'd been telling her for a week or two. She's on drugs. She's given her daughter mother's milk. The baby's going to be getting drugs. She finally believed it. She called you guys immediately. But nobody went over to the address where she said the truck, that devil truck right there, that one, nobody found that truck in front of the address that she gave. So now, okay, well, let me back up. Later that night, Christina shows up, I guess, down right in front of her house, and Lily jumps out and gets in the house. And then Christina's out here for another 2 hours, probably shooting up in front of our neighbor's house. And that's the last we saw of her. This morning, Diana got up and made a nice breakfast for me and her granddaughter. And about 15 minutes later, here's a knock at the door, and everybody starts screaming. The baby's not breathing. The baby's not breathing. So I called 911. Next thing you know, you guys are here. Now, a little late. Somebody should have done their diligence yesterday, and the baby would still be alive. Had that been done, boy, kind of late now for that poor 4-month-old baby killed by mother's milk. Gosh. I mean, she called and told you guys. Well, not you guys, but somebody in the police department. She told them. So how come the baby's now?
Unfortunately, sir, I don't have an answer.
Oh, no, you don't know. It's a rhetorical question.
I know.
Sorry.
But I just want
I know none of you guys standing in front of me here are responsible, but still.
And I understand that you're upset, and I can never understand exactly what you guys are going through right now, so I don't want to even push that I do. And I'm so sorry that you guys are going through this. I completely understand that you guys are angry.
Why didn't somebody go check on her last night and rest her? Shake her down, man. She told you guys. Not you, but she told the police.
And I don't have an answer for you, and I'm sorry. Did you ever talk to Christina, sir?
Baby just made a comment now and then because I hate her. Last time I told her I'd had it with her was in clothes. We took the trailer out there for her at a moment's notice. We pulled it out there to her uncle's house where she was supposed to be. She was supposed to go out there to take care of him. They did not have an understanding. From the day one, I told you, you better get an understanding with her because she don't do stuff by accident or by, natural. She don't. If you expect her to help you, that's not going to happen. What do you think she's going to pitch in? Christina! She's a wretched soul. There's something wrong with her. Serious.
Yes, sir, I hear you.
She wants to shoot up. I'd like to shoot her up. Bang, 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 bang. And then the last in the head. You guys, I can't believe she called last night. Nobody went and took care of that situation in front of that house. Sitting there shooting up with a baby. That wasn't a serious one? I guess that wasn't priority. I guess not.
Again, sir, I don't have an answer.
I know you don't, again. I'm just ranting and raving.
That part I do get. I don't blame you for that. So did you talk to Christina yesterday or today?
Oh, yeah, I told her she was stupid this morning. After her baby was here unconscious and I called 911, I screamed at her. She couldn't hear me. She was probably screaming herself. Everybody was screaming.
So whenever we have a deceased child, we treat every
maybe I would have been alive.
So we can either prove it
Oh yeah, it is a homicide.
So
Killed by her own mother.
So that's why we're working, and that's why we're out here, and that's why we're doing our interviews.
I
Unfortunately,
wish that you guys would have been as diligent.
The homicide.
Whoever took that call.
They are.
We'll definitely look into that, sir.
They let a baby down.
Yeah.
I definitely hear what you're saying, sir. The other thing I want to inform you guys now is, so I know that this is her car out here. So
we need the key so her dad can come and get the truck.
As of right now, the truck can't go anywhere. A warrant's being done for the truck. And then from talking to your wife, her phone is inside the house. So we have to do a warrant for the house to get.
You don't need a warrant. Go get it.
Unfortunately, we do need a warrant. And this
her trailer?
No, just because her phone is inside the house.
It's our house.
I understand.
Not her house.
I understand. Trust me,
All
I do.
Whatever.
But I just want to make sure that I let you guys know this because I don't want you to be blindsided. I mean, I get what you're saying, and I know you want us to just go in and take the phone, and I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
But we do have
they
protocols
don't
that we
want
need
to take her phone. They have to issue a warrant.
So I just want to let you guys know at this specific time, you guys cannot go back inside the residence.
Search warrant, I guess.
Because it has to be secured.
Yeah, I get it. You're funny.
What?
That's really.
What?
You guys are so good. You're so professional.
What?
So I just want to let you know that information.
My hat's off to you. I tip my hat to you. And salute.
It's not their fault.
Yeah, but this is stupid. What about last night? What about our job last night? What was that? What was that? How come you're so important about doing all your job now. Nobody did nothing last night. Nobody saved that baby for that devil truck right there. Is that hard to is that hard to recognize? That truck? Is that hard to recognize?
This is pretty recognizable.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I think. Yep. When the mother calls up and says, "My baby is endangering my granddaughter. She's shooting up and giving mother's milk," I would think that a red light would go off. Somebody not being like a priority call.
I understand what you're saying, sir. I do.
Hello? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys get these handcuffs off? Help! Help! Help!
Why are you screaming?
You need to take these handcuffs off of me! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
You want me to turn the AC on?
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! It's too hot!
You said it's hot, so I'm turning on the AC.
I need something to drink! You know, I take the blame for all this shit anyways in the end. Because those are my children. I love my children and all they had to do was sit there and wait for my homie. And my mom panicked to call you guys and you guys are my baby. I need something to drink. It's too hot. And you unroll the windows, please.
Are you done screaming?
Can you unroll the windows?
Are you done screaming?
Can you unroll the windows, please? I'm hurting bad.
I'll roll down the windows once you tell me you're done screaming.
Okay.
Are you done screaming?
Yes, please help me, though.
If you scream again, I'm rolling back up the windows.
I heard fucking they're accountable, eh? They just want to fucking steal my stuff and stuff. Why do they keep me like that? I want my daughter. I want to make sure my daughters are okay.
Christina was taken into custody and charged. It was noted that she made misconduct allegations against the transporting officers, but that body cam evidence exonerated the officers of any wrongdoing. In October 2024, Christina pleaded no contest and was sentenced to 10 years in prison, where she remains in the custody of the New Mexico Corrections Department.
This is a horrible, horrible situation, and the system totally failed that poor little baby and every one of Christina's children.